I think the beat of disco and good strong dance music is what created the energy in the 70s, or in the late 70s at least.
I'd like to point out that disco music did originate, and a lot of black people, a lot of black music level will endorse this, that it had its roots in black radio.
We were very much R&B influenced. We still very much are. In fact, we always have been R&B influenced. We just never quite had the nerve maybe to actually put it on tape, what we felt in the music.
In 75, with our main course album, was the time we started doing black-oriented music, and a lot of people said, why did you start in 1975 and not beforehand? Well, the simple answer to that is that before then, we were with a record company that didn't believe in a white group doing black music, and we'd always written black-orientated music.
The Nights on Broadway, the reason why we liked that one so much is it was sort of the beginning of our new sound that we were doing. It was like the falsetto first started, and it was a sort of an exciting record that we never thought we could actually cut.
The first time we were able to sort of wallow in what we wanted to do without fearing the record company was going to say, no, you must go back and do your ballads because you're a white group and you never get away with it.
Well, the breakup to us was very... I think it was a part of growing up. I think we all had to be separated from each other during that time because it was only 15 months, but it was, we all did separate things. Barry concentrated on writing, Robin was recording, I was doing a musical or something. We all went through this transition of growing up. It was a maturity stage, I think, that we all needed to be away from each other.
It was an impossibility for the Bee Gees to actually break up. I mean...
And function without bread.
Actually, it was sort of magical. It just sort of came back together.
Magical. Our bank manager got together and said, look, guys.
Our bank manager got us together. And, no, we found out that anything we could do separately was very good, but everything we did together was magical.
We knew we had to get back together. We knew that was coming. It was just a matter of having a breather. And we weren't necessarily getting along together that well. We were all in our very early 20s and pretty immature. So.
Yeah. Spoiled. So ego broke us up, basically.
Yeah. If you look at groups and you look at groups that are not brothers, the lifespan is basically around about 10 years. It doesn't go much further than that. But with groups that are brothers, it can be an everlasting thing. There's that bond, and you can't break that bond. The songs for Saturday Night Fever were written not with Saturday Night Fever in mind. They were written in Hérouville in France, about 50 miles from Paris, in the Chateau recording studio. And they were actually written for the Bee Gees, being us, were actually there making an album.
And some of the songs that you heard in Saturday Night Fever 1 were part of our new studio album, which we were recording at the time, and just were used in the film.
Robert Stigwood and Al Curry and Bill Oakes, I believe, all in connection with the movie, came to France to see us and heard the songs and said, can we use these songs in the movie? And we were delighted, and that was it.
The funniest thing about that is that we didn't even know the film was about... actually, all we knew was about a man who worked in a paint shop, a young guy who used to and blew his wages every Saturday night in this club, but the word disco was never mentioned.
In fact, we didn't even know John Travolta was going to be in the film, did we?
No, John Travolta we didn't know at that time.
Well, the one song called Staying Alive was constructed in Bermuda at Robert's house, and upon hearing the melody, he said, we must call it Saturday Night. And we'd argued that point for about 6 months later, and even at the time the vocal was being finished, Robert still suggested using the title Saturday Night instead of Staying Alive. And just by, we certainly didn't want that title to be the title of the song because we thought the Staying Alive was a stronger title.
Staying Alive is stronger.
And the song itself has run out.
You originally wanted to call it Berry.